All right, let's get to it. Let's go ahead and send the link, and then we got some trades here. Turn that off really fast, sorry. Alert. Create. Nice. Okay. I am testing something a little different right now. I just want to see how it goes. Just a different version of the same strategy, but pretty much the same. Just want to test something. Oh, let me know what you guys think of the volume gaps, the kind of the auto trader. There's definitely a learning curve to it for sure, but just let me know what you think, and we can go from there. Make any adjustments that are needed. So. Okay. How does that even work? It's so weird. Kind of an interesting day, just with how prices move. And this is not now we're kind of getting priced to maybe even back out a little, but I mean, this could just be a move up to move back down to just run up again. So I'm not even sure why the markets have taken off as far as they have. We can go to NQ signals really quick, see what news came out. But anyway, let's see. It never loads the news first, so. Trump Putin call plus ISM services. Okay, higher than expected. Okay. Nothing really. Let's move that over. Yeah. All right, cool. If you guys have questions, comments, just let me know. Put them in the chat. Put them wherever, I guess. Let me move my settings back to what they were in the chat, actually. 2, I gotcha. And 30, 50. All right. Now, take a while to load. I want to speed that up, but anyway. If you change, right, here we go. So sell. If you change the row size, so if you make it like, I don't know, 75, you're going to get much thinner volume nodes. That will change the where your trades might execute. So that's one thing. If you decrease or increase the number of candles counted, that will also change the way some of the trades are taken. So there are a lot of different things that you could technically do that might give you the ability to take more or less trades. You could also increase the number of volume candles, the number of candles selected. So there's that. I'm gonna bring this back down to like 30. I don't remember what it was before, 35 maybe. Let's just say we did like 15 as an example. It's gonna change the way this whole thing looks. That makes sense, right? So if we just measure a lot less candles, well then we get this, this, and this, which is fine, I guess. But there's that. So and then you can of course increase this, so the number of candles number of lines that appear at the top. So if I want to move this back up to like 50, just as an example, like this is too many, right? It's too many. It's every candle essentially. Move it back out. And then we get this. So this is something else. So like this is not exactly what I'd want to see either. Too many trades and too much in the way. Now, if we inverted this thing, then that would be a different story. Right? So there are a lot of different ways that you could kind of manipulate this thing so that it fits what you want to see. So just keep that in mind. You could try different things. Ben, if you're not getting trades, okay. Ben, I don't know if you're watching or not. If you are, and then your log is right here. Here are your alerts, right? And your log would be right here. You could see all the different alerts that happen. Okay. Okay. So this would be pretty cool. Like buying all of this would be pretty sick. Let's see, 35. All right, I'm gonna trade myself. I like my spot. No, I don't. 7-point stop here. Basically the top of this candle. You know, this is just a bit of a different strategy. I want to try to test something out as well. If it works okay, I'll give it to you guys too. And I'll kind of test it out. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. I have mine inverted here, so if you were to uninvert, then it would look like this. These cells. Okay. Finally would have been profitable there. And then these are the alerts that I'm operating off of. I don't know why it does this. There are no trades taken. These are the alerts that I'm operating off of. So I don't love these, but now that price is kind of stabilized, let me try something here. Leave that there for now. Okay. All right. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. There's definitely room for filtering some of the trades, I think. Like there's definitely some space here. Like I would lean towards more trades, but we just have to do a better job of finding what trades make sense to take and which ones don't. Like that, I would lean on that. But we'll have to just kind of see and play with it. Because I do like going short at some of these levels. It's just the trouble with trading view specifically is we can't really use a touch. And that's what's kind of tricky is if price hits a certain level, we can't enter to the next candle. And so you have to look at these signals like that. So like this sell signal looks pretty good, but you'd be entering a short on this candle, right? And then you'd have that to deal with. This one's good, this one's good, this one's pretty good, this one's okay, this one's solid. This one would be horrendous, right? Because you just get blown out, you have nothing there. So that's what's tricky about it is you really can't do a limit order. Well, I mean, you can't really do a touch order. Now, the other thing I was playing with on Traders Post is you can set a limit order if you want to. So if, which that could be worth it. So you would just go to Traders Post really fast. And inside of the strategy, so I'm sorry, subscription, and then hit I'll just do my funded futures for a second. Hit edit, subscriptions, click edit. And then you scroll down to entry order type. If you change this to limit, what that will do is it'll just place an order at the time this signal comes through. So if the signal comes through, then the order will be ready to go at that level. That could be useful if you get into a trade, or if there's a trade where the candle opens and blasts off, if price takes off on you, then you've got a limit order right there ready, so that if price does come back, you're then in that, in this case, to be a sell position. That is helpful. What I do find, or have seen multiple times, is that often it doesn't really happen that way. Price doesn't just take off without you. And so having the limit order can help you miss a few extra trades that maybe you do want to be a part of. So it just depends on how you want to do it. I would say the safer thing is to use a limit order. You're just going to miss out on quite a few trades that maybe you want to be a part of. So that's something too. We'll have to just keep that in mind. Why is Loom open, bro? Get out of here. Okay. All right. So hopefully, if we were taking a sell position here, we would have that. I'd have been some profit right there. That'd have been nice. Then what I'm looking at right here is why does it do that? It's not a strategy at all. Like at all. Let's try 15. I don't mind that as much. Too many trades, but I don't mind that. So this strategy is just a every new high we go opposite, and it works pretty well if we're not running like this. I like some of these lower buys right here. These all would have been pretty sweet. Well, they'd have been tough to deal with, but they'd have been okay. But I need to figure out how to filter them. Because really the point is, like, we just got to get to the point where we can let this thing enter trades for us, and then we don't have to do much of manage. And so we just have to figure out the best way to filter out some of these moves so that we get exactly what we're looking for. And this trade should be, if it crosses this 66 level, we should be in a new trade here on the next candle. There it is. All right, so that should be a new trade for us. Okay, assuming my alerts are right. Yeah, okay. Whoa, okay, big reversal here. That wasn't what I was expecting. Okay, let's see if this momentum continues. Okay. 7-point stop. Might need to update this. All right, kind of letting this thing dance. I think I might have missed my chance to get profitable a couple times. Let's see what this next candle gives us. Price just kind of chilling. Oof, crazy gap. All right, we're out. We're down 74 bucks now. Okay. We had like 2 chances to be profitable and they were quick. Well, that sucks. Could have gave that way more space. That'd have been a decent trade. My entry was just down here, so like had it been a little higher, maybe we had a chance. But how's our VGAPS looking here? Sell, nice. It's a good spot right there. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oof. Sweet move here. How many candles back is 20? It's 34. So this is the low. Okay, 7 more points. We would go have a long. Okay, nice reverse. Okay. Got price testing some new lows here. Good. Move this away. Put this one here. Yeah, this little level right here looks pretty good. This probably a little lower than that. 41-ish. Right below this little huddle of price. That'd be a decent little spot. Stop doing that. There it goes. Oof. Nice little run. This 63 level looks pretty good to me to go short at. Kind of right in here, 64, 65, 63, probably at the top of these wicks. I might take a little sell position myself right there. Let's go 63 even. If price gets up there, we'll take a sell. No, I'll go 2 actually. Bump it up a little bit. Okay. Out of that one. My lowest low is down here at this 44. That'd be my next trade if it were to get down there. I'm gonna interrupt my session on the left really quick. Let's go new. Okay. Now let's go here. Reload. Good. This is boring. Hopefully get some new trades here. Past, I think I did 10 minutes, so 42 right now, 32. This is our bracket. So this is the high, and this is the low. So we'll be hanging out here for a minute. ATR in the dumps, of course. This is prime leverage up time for me. ATR sitting at like 7, below 10. I'm always comfy going with 2 contracts at that point. As a matter of fact, I'll even bump this up to 2 as well. Assume I can get there before it gets a trade. Number 2, save. All right, I should be pretty close to a trade here. Leave it open for now. think that low is lowest. I think so. Yeah. Should be getting a long right here at the close of this candle. We'll see what happens. Okay. Execution much faster. Thank you. I just want a 5-point stop. Well, that stinks. I thought I was gonna run. Okay, back to that little bottom. That was really close. I think we're gonna get hit though. Yeah. Not gonna get what we need here, I don't think. Wow. No. Come. Oh wow, that sucks. Trade of 8. Missed it by a tick. I lost money on that one for sure. Yeah. Well, I did. I know that. Oh man, I thought that thing was gonna go. I really did. I thought I was gonna go. L on that one. That stinks. That stinks. I mean, that just stinks. We were close though. Gotta trust a little better. Oh. So you're buying at some of these lows makes a lot of sense right here. Although I'm looking at that 41 level is kind of the, so in here, a little lower than that though. I'm getting along here. Okay. Going to sell 2. 3-point stop. Feels a little light. Tight. I gotta let go of the button next time. Want to give these things some room to run, but they're not running in my favor right now. So if we can get this thing to push, that'd be cool. There we go. Didn't need this much. Shut down 187 here. That stunk. Yeah, tough here. If I had given that more space, I'd be, well, I don't know how profitable I'd be, but we'd be something. We'd be something. That's annoying. But we're going to go long off of this one too. So let's see if we can do it again. They're on $400 now, $392. Okay. Interesting. I got a good feel on both of those trades. We just missed that green one. That green one should have paid us, and we just didn't stay in it long enough. Okay. Try something here. I'm gonna update this. I'm gonna try something. All right. Oof. There we go. Little pop. Give us back a little bit, I guess. $80. There it is. Gonna get a sell here. Let's see what we got. Oh, I don't get a sell. That's weird. Is this, I don't understand. What the fuck? Is this not higher than that? Sorry. All right. Wait. I'm gonna get a sell signal here in a couple seconds. There it is. Give me 5 points. Wow. Nothing there. 20. There we go. Good. See if we can keep this going here. Okay, we should be getting a long right here, so let's see what we got in the next 10 seconds or so. Oh, yeah, avatars, okay. Oh, there we go. Nice. Puts us back down 60 bucks. Good fill there. What? Oh, that's crazy. Can't believe we got punched out of that one. I don't know that there was anything for us to get, but that would have been, well, I guess it worked out. Would have been sick for us to catch that. We catch both sides of that. Dang. If it gets higher than this level, yeah, we're going to go short here. Okay. Shit. Right out of this one. Right down 200. We're going to go short again, but dang. Had a chance to be a little profitable. Damn, why is this computer so slow all of a sudden? Let's restart this thing. Okay. Nice. Puts us exactly back where we just were, which is good. Okay. A little more meat on that bone. Damn, that's a nice move. I'm gonna get a long trade off of this here. See if we can get back to profit after that. Why? 1, 2. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Actually, while that's up, let me do this really fast. That'd have been sick though. All right. It's too much. Yikes, didn't give it enough room. Story of my life. I have to wait a little bit now. I'm gonna let these motherfuckers breathe a little more. We're definitely gonna get a short here. Let's see what price wants to do at these levels up here. One step forward, one step back. Shit. Had a chance. All right, we'll get another short here. Same kind of. Ooh, there we go. Kind of lines up with what this is doing up here. This is gonna be tough because price is obviously rampaging. I think to just blast up though. Yeah, I don't love this one. Oh wow, that stunk. Didn't think I was gonna. Oh, I think I was gonna do that. Damn. Well, 1, 2, 3. No, a while to go. See if we can get price to fall a little bit here. Okay, kind of building back up, not much. We do. Okay. Where's my stop loss is the question. There it is. There it's not. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Frick. I guess the ATM doesn't turn on unless you click the button yourself, or it gets clicked. Makes sense. I got it figured out. Okay. Can't use that. Tried it though. Okay. Back down 68 bucks. We've been here before. See if we can turn it to profit now. It's the low we've had in 3 candles. Oh, maybe not. It's not the lowest we've had in 3 candles. We're gonna go long off of this candle. It's just gonna be a minute. Can we get to profit? And I wonder if that'll help my funded futures account. I've got $2,700 of profit right now. Is that what that says? And I need to be at 3,000, and I am currently $100 short. But I'm just wondering. What does this mean? You know, we'll see. All right, so we're gonna go long off of this one here. Oh, I made $30 on that. That blows. I could have made a lot more. Fricking around with that thing. I should turn it off. All right, well, we've had a tough time breaking these highs up here. So if we do get a short, which we will in a few seconds here, 20 seconds or so, unless price blasts through this, we should have a decent time. But I guess this trade, we'll see how this trade goes actually, because price got up here, didn't like it, pushed back down. I kind of think price might make another push up. So I'll have to put my stop around 70 or so. Let's see. Sell. Go buy. Okay. Not getting the respect from my stops here. Oh, I have to wait. That sucks. Okay, let's see if we get a long right here. Down 16 bucks. Some of this shit I'm just like, how is this possible? But this is, price is just, there's so little movement that your fills are just horrendous. Okay, we're gonna get a sell right here on this next candle. If we can just get back to profit, that'd be pretty cool. Okay. What was that? Well, we're gonna be in a sell. I'm kind of interested now. Let's see what we get here. $4 feels like nothing right now, but come on, pull back for me just a little. We're out. Break even. Truly not the worst thing in the world, but if this thing flies down, I'd be sick. It's a lot of volatility to try and deal with. Yeah, that would have made us profitable. Yikes. Oh, I don't want to see that. I can't look at it. Another break even. Oh, it's another win. This is small. Okay. Oh, what was that? I'm just going to look at that. Fuck. Gosh damn. I fucked this. Not that I would have been in this trade anyway, but had I just been a little more patient, I gotta work on that. Okay. Puts us back up 14 bucks. Let's call it a day for this account, just for now. Not bad. Finally dug ourselves out of that hole of just misery. A P&L before commissions will look okay. 73% win rate, not bad. 20% losses. Average win was pretty small compared to our average loss. We had a couple wins that we could have had. We could be up a couple $100 here. We didn't do it well. Do it right. Not terrible for this little strategy here. Pretty choppy, which is what this strategy is going to benefit off of, but not bad. I'm not upset about it. We'll continue to mine it and see what can come of it, but it's just working off the same type of strategy this thing is using, just more trades, which we could easily lessen by just moving this to like 20. And then we would just have way less trades to take, which that would be a hell of a trade. This one wouldn't be great, but this one would be okay. This one would be sick. This one would be good. This would not be good. Anyway, all right, we'll figure it out. Not bad though. Smaller trades for a flatter day is going to help us out a lot. We'll see. All right, well, everybody have a good 4th of July weekend. Be safe. Markets are closed. I remember markets might be open tomorrow. I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know if futures are open tomorrow. They might be. Let me look. I might just close her at like 1 or something. Okay, let me close, yeah. And I close around noon today, so, wow, all right. All closed. All right, well then we will be on our way then. We'll see you guys on Monday, and I'll keep making updates and stuff to the softwares the best I can, and we'll keep it going. All right, I will see you guys later. Peace.